Okay, well, here it is. Cocktail blog number 25. And I think this is going to be the last one. I've just got a few days left here. A lot of stuff to do. Packing to go home is not quite the same stress as packing to go away, because all you have to do is remember to pack what you brought and not invent what it is that you need to take. Oh, tonight's cocktail. This is a special concoction I had Esther make for me. This is a strawberry orange banana smoothie with a double shot of rum and a formerly frozen strawberry as garnish with the metal straw. Let's give it its initial taste. Oh, that's so good. Ooh, a little chewy too. Excellent. So, packing. Got 6 suitcases full of stuff to pack. Going to start with the telescopes and save the clothes. Today is Monday, and as of about Thursday night, I need to be ready to move. So I'm not going to have any time to do more blogs, and I'm certainly not going to be doing any more shooting. But I did want to give you an update on some things. I've been trying to take time off and do some fun things. So I went and did the e-bike ride. And because I was by myself, I could take the drone as long as I wasn't near the resort. So once I was around the corner of the mountain over there, I got the drone out and did some flying. So let's have a look at some of that. I couldn't get it to figure out how to follow me on the bike. I mean, I did figure it out, but for some reason when I put the controller away, the stop button got hit and it wasn't filming. It followed me. So the following day, I signed up for the ATV Ride. And the only other person who was going to go was Miriam, a doctor from Seattle, but she had to beg off because she wasn't feeling well. So I went by myself. Tessa told me, hey, take the drone. So I did. So I went out there with Chico, the non-Mexican guide, and we went out and rode the ATVs, and I did figure out how to make it follow me. So here's some of the footage from both the drone and I held the camera up doing 4K while I was trying to drive the ATV, and some of that came out pretty nicely. So check that out. Okay, update on the Milky Way mosaic. Now, you remember last time I had showed you that I had this large mosaic. It was 12 double high panels that was the entire center of the Milky Way. Very high resolution image. Somehow something got mixed up in the protocol of what to shoot, and there was a hole in it. Well, 3 nights ago, when the moon was still fairly decent in the sky, I did the thing where you track it down, and I shot that panel just to see if it was going to fit. And it turns out it did. And so the next night, I was going to have a completely clear stretch of night where there's going to be no moon in the sky, and I shot it again. Except that one night, it was so windy. When I arrived at the observatory that night, this is what I found. Now, each one of those cushions is about 10 pounds, and it's in this enclosed area. That's how windy it was, that 4 of those cushions got blown right onto the floor. So nevertheless, that wind continued throughout the evening, and I was trying to get 20 shots so I could keep 15, only being able to shoot 16. I had about 8 of them abort because the telescope is set for when things get too wild in terms of pointing, it shuts down and says, hey, that's outside limits, we're going to start over. And so I never really got the 20. So then last night I went and shot 20 again. It was dead calm. They came out perfectly. And so I spent until about 4 in the morning having the computer go through and replace all of the panels together and put them into a single image, which is amazingly large. It's the entire image at full resolution is 19 gigabytes. And in terms of pixels, it's about 25 computer screens wide. So if you were to do this up on a high resolution print, it's going to be 8 to 10 feet long at full resolution. Now, of course, I'm going to knock that down a little bit. It's an amazing thing because you can just zoom in and zoom in and zoom in. So I did a little work with it, filled in some gaps, and here's what I've got so far. Along about the time, don't talk with your mouth full. Along about the time that the computer finished processing that, the moon had finally cleared the building. I was going to take the companion shot to a shot I took last month where the moon was just past first quarter, which means lit from the right side as you look at it in the sky in the evening. And then third quarter is when the moon is lit from the left side in the early morning, like about 4 o'clock in the morning. And so I waited for the moon to clear the building and shot 20.0003 second exposures of the moon. And I'm going to put both of those together into a composite left-right face kind of moon thing, which will have a little bit better detail than just shooting the full moon, which is lit completely from the front. So that'll be an interesting little photographic thing. That will be the last hurrah here at and beyond Sossusvlei as far as astrophotography goes. I'm going to try and do some more bike riding and just kind of generally chill out. I mean, I'm in the pool. How about this? I'm in the pool. It's finally warm enough here. So, it's about 90 today, and it's going to be getting warmer and warmer and warmer. I've been in touch with Mark, the next astronomer coming in, told him what to expect, and he's got questions and I've got answers. So that's about it for Cocktail Blog. I'm going to close with some pictures of the staff here that have been serving me so well. And you've already met Franz, the wine steward, but here are some of the other people I interact with every day, and they are all terrific and have been very, very nice. So farewell and beyond, Sossusvlei. This has been amazing. Carpe Noctem. What a way to go out. I can't feel my legs.